Hey, honey. I should be home tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to hearing how much you missed me.
I'd rather show you how much I missed you.
Yes, now that's what I like to hear. Do you think that you could get a sitter for the kids?
They're just as excited to see you as I am. I'm not going to deprive them of the time to see their father.
But I haven't seen you in nearly 4 months. I have some needs only you can fix.
How about we get the kids to bed, then we can head down to the basement for a little special fun?
Is our little love dungeon done?
It sure is, and I've got a few things just for you.
Oh, I really lucked out when I found you. The perfect woman.
I plan to enjoy it just as much as you do.
Oh, I plan to put it to good use. I need to look up something extra for when I get home. Maybe get some new ideas online.
Oh, I have plenty of ideas for when you get home. Do the research on your next business trip.
I cannot wait to get home.
Just make sure that you give a lot of attention to the kids. Jade asked me if she had a father this morning.
What?
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to get you to FaceTime us. Shouldn't be too hard to do.
I don't think FaceTime is a good replacement for being there in person. Why would Jade ask if she had a father?
They recently had an event where fathers came in and talked about their jobs. She was the only one who didn't have her father there.
Oh, I thought that happened a few months ago.
No, I just told you about it a few months ago in case you could get the time off for it.
Well, nothing I can do about it now.
No, there isn't. I asked her if she wanted me to show up, but she said no. Then she asked if she has a daddy.
I feel a bit hurt by that.
Well, that's why I want you to spend more time with them when you get back. They need more time with you.
I'll see what I can do. But you know that 4 months is the longest I've gone without you. I need to recharge and get my fill of you. Or, more like you get filled with me.
Definitely. But you're home for nearly a month, so we can get plenty of time together. I mean, you won't have anywhere to go, so at night, and when the kids are gone, we can have our adult fun then.
It feels so restrictive, but I guess you're right.
You're so insatiable. And the more time you spend with the kids, the more I'll give you when we go downstairs.
Oh, so it's bribery, is it? Okay, I'm game. Man, I can't wait to get there.
I feel the same way. Believe me, 4 months without our adult fun has been just as hard on me. Please don't ever take a trip that is so long again. It feels like your trips get longer and your time at home is getting shorter.
I know it feels that way, but someone has to pay for that big house.
But the kids and I would be just as happy with something smaller if you were around more often.
I just want to give you guys the world.
To us, you should be a part of that world. That means having you around more often.
Please don't try to guilt trip me about this. I'm expressing my love my way. Seeing you guys so happy in the home is everything I want, even if it means I see you less. When I retire, you guys will get me full time.
I hope you're kidding. The kids and I miss you.
Well, you'll need to miss me for a bit longer because I'm gonna be the best.
Well, I have to go. Heidi has soccer practice and Caleb needs help with one of his projects.
It'll keep you busy so you don't miss me so much. I wish I had that kind of distraction. Maybe I should go out and find one until I get home.
Do you mean like finding something new to try once you get here?
Yeah, I mean that exactly. Wish me luck.
Have a good night and a safe trip home. We love you.
I love you too. Hey, sweetheart. I have some exciting news.
Oh, really? Is it that you plan to stick around home longer than planned?
No. Actually, I've been asked to take on a new project starting Monday.
But we agreed that you would stay home for at least a month since you were gone for so long.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, but this is a fantastic opportunity. It will be so worth it.
Honestly, I would much rather have you around longer. That's not even 2 weeks of you being home.
You need to be happy for me. This is a huge opportunity.
I want to be happy for you, but the amount of time you're spending at home is just getting... It's just not enough.
I can't believe you would say that. I'm doing everything I can for this family, and you're not showing any appreciation for that.
It's not that I don't appreciate it. The kids miss you, and so do I. And honestly, I can't believe that you're okay with us going without our time together. I mean, you can't be happy with that part being so infrequent.
Actually, I do have a suggestion for that. We should try an open marriage.
What? Absolutely not. How can you even suggest that?
Well, it's like you said. We enjoy the physical aspect, but because of work, I need to be gone more often. Once I retire, we can close it up. But for the good of our marriage, I think we need to be okay sleeping with other people.
That's not going to happen. I understand that you need to leave for work, but I'm not okay with sleeping with other people.
Think about what we both need. With me getting more popular, I need to be able to travel more often. They actually have another project behind this one, so I'm gonna be gone for about 9 months.
9 months? That's a really long time. I mean, it's enough time for me to have a baby.
Is this your way of telling me you're pregnant?
No, I'm just pointing out how long that is. I'm sorry, but I'm really not comfortable with that.
That's why I think we need to open up our relationship. Then we can get our needs met without sacrificing anything.
Yes, we would be sacrificing something. Our wedding vows.
Not at all. I still love you, and that isn't going to change. But I need to work, and I need to be able to have sex.
What about me? I have needs too.
That's why an open relationship is perfect.
No, it isn't. I have to take care of the kids. I mean, would you really be okay with me bringing men home with me?
Oh God, no. You would have to do that at a hotel. There's no chance I'm okay with you bringing men home.
I can't leave the children alone. And I'm really not comfortable with random hookups. If I'm being honest, I don't know how you can be okay with that. Are you unhappy with me? Is this your way of trying to start a divorce?
No. I want to grow old with you. No one has ever satisfied me like you. You are and always will be the best woman in bed. I just need to work. And that was the only solution I could think of. It would never mean anything, it's just sex.
It's not just sex. I'm absolutely against this. And I will never be okay with an open relationship.
You always seem so hot and amazing. I thought you would jump at the chance to explore with other people.
Well, I'm not. And this is why I think we need to be spending more time together, not less.
Oh, we've been getting plenty of time together. And I'll be thinking about it over the coming months, but we need to be realistic.
No, Jamie, just no. I will not agree to an open marriage.
Fine. We can table this discussion, but please think about it for me, will you?
We'll talk when you get home.
Okay, I should be home around 6. And I'm sorry that work cut into our playtime. I promise to make it up to you when I get home.
I'm more concerned about our discussion. Playtime is off the table until we can get this settled.
What do you mean?
We need to be on the same page about something as important as an open relationship. That's not something to just mention and table.
We'll talk when I get home. So what did Colette say about the open marriage? She shot it down. You probably shouldn't be so surprised if you haven't talked about it before. She's so open to stuff, I figured she'd be happy to try something like that. Really? You'd be okay with her sleeping with someone else? Absolutely not. I just want her to say yes so that I can keep screwing women without feeling like I'm cheating on her. It's still cheating, even if she does say yes, so that shouldn't be a way of absolving yourself. Whose side are you on? I'm trying to fix this. You've been cheating on her since your first anniversary. Hey, you should be giving me credit for having been faithful so long. I'm not a one-woman kind of man. You never told her that. Look, I don't need to hear it from you. I've been feeling guilty about it recently ever since Christy said she was pregnant. Did you take care of it? I'm still trying to get her to see reason. She's putting up a lot of fight, but I'm sure she'll eventually realize I'm right. We can't have a child together. That's not what either of us wanted. And I told her that I'm never leaving my wife. It's funny, after more than a decade of you cheating, that you haven't impregnated someone sooner. I'm very careful. Do you think Christy may have done something? It's possible. I should probably look into it. With how much you sleep around, you should have gotten the snip. I didn't want to take another kid off the table with Colette. She wanted a large family, and I want to be able to give her that. You guys already have 4 kids, and she's in her 30s. She's pretty much raising them alone with as much as you travel. In a decade or 2, I'll retire. Then I'll be around more. It'll be nice to have a lot of children to spend time with then. I think you're living in a fantasy world. Oh, I definitely try. It's so funny that no matter how many women I have, none of them compare to Colette. She's sexy, love experimenting, and is usually game for almost anything. No other women can compare to her. Yet you're still looking. Man, you're really bringing me down. If you're gonna be a buzzkill, I'm not gonna confide in you anymore. Well, it's a fofo situation, and you are really doing the first part of that. Give me some credit. I'm trying to fix it. Good luck to you. I'm going to my lonely bachelor pad. I told you we would hire you and I would teach you everything I know. I'll keep that in mind. Catch you later. Only if you can be more of a friend than a buzzkill. Hey, Colette, it's Brian. I just wanted to say I'm so sorry. I'm just drunk. I really didn't mean to upset you. I wanted to celebrate getting a job with Jamie's company, and I got carried away.
I don't want to be around you anymore. You realize that I'm gonna tell Jamie about what you did. I'm not hiding this for you just because you were drunk.
I understand. He'll be pissed, but not for the reason you think.
He'll be pissed that you were trying to sleep with me. You were supposed to be his friend, but you're taking advantage of his absence to try to sleep with me.
I know, and I'm really sorry. But it's only because he's trying to get you to agree to an open relationship. I just wanted you to know that there are plenty of men interested in you, so if you finally agree to it, I would love a shot at you.
That is one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard. He should not have told you about anything so private, but it's disgusting that you would even try with me. That's just so... I don't even know what to say. No, I do. Never contact me again. Stay away from me and my family.
All right. But he's not gonna stop pressing for an open marriage, because he thinks it's the only way to not feel like a cheater.
He knows that I will never agree to an open marriage. That's why he said he would respect my desire to keep the relationship closed. You're just trying to make me turn on him since I turned you down.
Fine. You don't have to believe me. But he's been cheating on you since your first anniversary. When you end up with a mysterious illness, you'll have no one but yourself to blame.
You are gross. And I don't know why my husband is friends with you, but I'll make sure he knows what you've done. If he decides to still be friends with you, I won't let him bring you around me and the rest of our family.
Honestly, if I can't get with you, there's really not anything else for me in this relationship anyway. Good luck with your cheating husband.
Jamie, please pick up. I need to talk to you. Your friend Brian hit on me tonight, trying to get me in bed. Apparently he thinks that we're in an open relationship. Jamie, please, I need to talk to you.
I'm busy. Can't it wait until tomorrow?
I guess so, but it's late. I would really like to talk to you.
Sorry, hon, but I don't have time right now. I'm working with a client right now. I'll make sure to set aside time for you.
Okay, could you make it a FaceTime? I really want to see you. I really need to see you.
You know how I feel about it. I'll call you. Love you.
All right, just please make sure you don't forget. Hi, Colette. My name is Christy, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm pregnant with Jamie's baby. I know he said that he won't leave you, but seriously, you need to let him go. Your bedroom is dead, and he needs a real woman who can give him what he needs. Did Brian set you up to this? I'm not gonna fall for it. You tell that scumbag that Jamie and I are perfectly happy and our sex life is far from dead. Oh, are you having a hard time admitting the truth? It's over between you two. I know he said that it was supposed to just be a fling with me, but I'm pregnant now. And it's his kid. So Jamie's going to be spending more time with me in the future. I'm not having this conversation. Tell that scumbag that he can't split me and my husband up no matter what he tries. Ugh, Jamie, I know you're busy, but things with Brian are getting worse. I really need to talk to you.
Whoa! I don't have time for this. I'm really busy, Colette. You have my permission to deal with him however you want.
He's got some random woman to call me to say she's pregnant with your baby.
What? He told you about Christy?
No, he had her call me to try to get me to be angry with you.
He's telling you what we talk about to get you angry at me? That is so low.
I know. That's what I said.
Don't worry about it. I'll fix everything.
Thanks, Jamie. I'm so uncomfortable with all of this. Please stop telling your friends about our sex life. I really don't like having them using that against us.
You got it.
Well, you're getting what you wanted. Congratulations, Jamie. You can now screw anyone and everyone without feeling guilty.
So, you've decided you're okay with an open relationship? That's fantastic. And don't worry, you shouldn't have to feel pressure to find partners quickly. I know that you have a lot to do, so if you find that you just want me, I'm okay with that.
No, I visited a lawyer. The divorce papers are on their way to your office for your signature.
Wait, why did you file for divorce?
Because Brian wasn't lying about that. You've been cheating on me since I was pregnant with our first child.
He's lying! I would never do that to you.
Well, I was once dumb enough to believe that, but when Christy kept calling me, I went over to Brian's house to confront him. He showed me a lot of pictures that I will never be able to forget.
What pictures?
You apparently have a prolific photographer with banging other women. What was worse was seeing a video of you with me, because I sure never gave my consent for that. You didn't want to have to deal with your family? You got it. I won't stand in your way anymore.
No, I don't want a divorce. Did he not show you the text where I said that no woman can compare to you? I wasn't bragging. Well, not entirely. I meant it. If I were stuck with only one woman for the rest of my life, you're that woman.
Oh my. I thought Brian was horrible, but you are the most disgusting. I'm not even gonna call you a man because you aren't.
You don't mean that. I absolutely love you, Colette. But I spend so much time traveling, you can't expect me to remain faithful. That's just unrealistic.
Is it? Because I have never cheated on you.
Yeah, but it would have been so disrespectful to bring men home. Besides, you have too much to do. Look, I'll come home in a few months and we'll talk about this.
No, you can talk to my lawyer. I want nothing else to do with you beyond your obligations to your children. Oh, and let Christy know that you're all hers.
Never! She got pregnant on purpose. I'll never trust her now. And I don't love her.
Well, at least she didn't repeatedly cheat on you and get pregnant from someone else. Seems to me that you two are perfect together. Now, I strongly recommend that you sign the papers because I don't want to drag this out.
I'm not giving up on our marriage. I'll fight for it.
I strongly recommend that you just do it because I can go for a lot more than what is in that document right now.
Never! I won't just let you go. You're the perfect woman. I'm sure that you'll understand if I just have a chance to talk to you. Please give me that chance.
Get yourself a good lawyer because the more you push, the more you expose how selfish and entitled you are.
It's love. I love you.
True to his word, Jamie did not simply let things end. As a result, I filed a police report for him filming me without my permission. He was arrested and spent a few nights in jail. It really didn't do that much to him, though, and when he got out, he continued to try to win me back. Eventually, I took my kids and moved in with one of my friends temporarily until I got the house. After all, he may have paid for it, but I designed it and did all of the decorations. I also handled all of the appointments and maintenance on it, while he was little more than a visitor a few months out of the year. He was pretty relentless until several more women came forward about being filmed without permission. It didn't take long before his company saw him as a liability and suspended him. Since he had earned them so much money, they weren't willing to simply fire him. But they didn't trust him to take any more trips. And he had to live with a roommate of their choice. It was funny when he ended up rooming with Brian. By that time, they hated each other. So the company did make a good choice. Brian won't let him get away with anything now. The divorce went through, and it was definitely at fault. Since I had stayed at home after having our kids, he had to pay a lot in alimony, as well as in child support. Since the company moved him to a more remote place, he has virtually nothing to do with the kids. A couple of my kids were upset at first, but when we moved back into the house and my brother and his wife came to live with us for a while, they started settling into the idea. They really helped me to cope, as well as to help the children process what happened, even taking them to some therapy sessions. I'm not exactly the best as a neutral party. I eventually started dating again, and it wasn't easy at first. Eventually, I met a really sweet guy, Wes, who was an absolute homebody. He also wanted kids, but couldn't have any of his own. I'm a little hesitant to say he's the one. I don't believe in that concept anymore, but I know that he is an amazing guy. And he's there for us when we need him. I love that he's also a keen learner when I suggest going to the adult dungeon. He does seem like the perfect man.